Hey, what's up guys, TechTime here and I'm back again with a brand new video. So before I begin this one, as always, I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you do enjoy my videos, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Also make sure you subscribe to the channel. So in front of me I have the Samsung Galaxy A16 5G and I've did several videos on this phone, so if you want to check them out, I'll leave a couple of links in the description below. But this phone did disappoint a certain demographic, and in some scenarios it did kind of seem like a small step up in the A lineup of phones, especially the A14, from the A14 to the A15 to the A16. So Samsung this year decided to take baby steps. They didn't do too much except increase the size, remove the headphone jack, and give us a slightly, ever so slightly faster phone. I decided to do this video to kind of show you guys some hidden features that may elevate your experience when it comes to using the Galaxy A16 5G. So at the end of the day, this is a $200 phone. It's meant to be for the budget consumer. So one of the cool things that I found is if you go to the settings, and this is, by the way, universal to a lot of Samsung phones, so it's not exclusive, but again, it will elevate your experience. So if you go to your display, by default, you have your display in natural mode. If you want to take advantage and make the most out of this display, switch it to vivid mode. Now, what vivid mode essentially does is that allows you a little bit more control. So you have here your white balance, but if you click on advanced settings, you have your ability to control your RGB colors and the amount of vividness that you want to have. So you can turn it down, have it in, have it in medium format, or you can mess with your RGB colors and toggles and really make it to your liking. And it will show you here sort of preview of how it would look like. I like mine's super vivid and extremely saturated. It just makes the display look that much better. Alright, so the next feature that I want to speak on is within the side button itself. So by default, if you double tap the side button, you would automatically launch your camera app, which is cool, convenient, and quick. But let's say you want to do something different. You have a couple of things going about doing it. So if you go down to your settings, and if you scroll down to where it says advanced features and click on the side button, you have the ability to customize it to do whatever you want. Basically, you can double press to have it open whatever app that you'd like. And if you go to the settings toggle here, you have, again, the ability to customize it to open whatever app you have on your device. There's another way to access that is if you press and hold the power button and you see side button settings, it would automatically take you there. And again, I have it set up to where I would just open YouTube if I double tap. So 1, 2, 3, boom. So that's just how you get it done. So another feature to sort of elevate your usage of this device is the double tap to wake and double tap to sleep. This is a feature that I really like about some Android phones that have it by default. Samsung does not have it on by default. You do have access to it. So again, if you go to your settings and you scroll down to where it says advanced features and you go to motion and gestures, you have the ability, you have the option to lift to wake, and you have the double tap to turn on the screen and double tap to turn off the screen. So these are your two options here. And basically what you do, you have to have like some sort of empty space. You can't just do it around icons. So double tap, beautiful. And it's as easy as that. So this will really help you make the most out of your phone. Now, the next feature that I want to discuss is an exclusive feature, unfortunately, to phones with the higher storage, which is the 256 gigabyte of storage. It sucks. I wish we had it, but let me just show you how to get to it if you're one of those lucky people that have the 256 international version. So if you scroll down to device care and you go to memory, unfortunately, this phone does have low memory. So it only has 4 gigabytes of RAM, which is a little bit on the lower side considering what the operating system can do. So if you go to RAM Plus, if you have the higher version, you have the ability to use RAM Boost, which means it will maximize your RAM to 12 gigabytes of RAM, and that would use the storage. Unfortunately, if you have the 128 gig US version, you don't have access to that option. It sucks. I wish we had it. I wish Samsung would update this phone to where it gives us that option, because unfortunately 4 gigabytes of RAM is just not it. Next feature that I want to discuss now is the one that helps my people that want to be super productive. So if you go to your settings and you go to display and you scroll down to where you see kind of edge panels and you click on that, then you have another option to sort of customize your phone and make it more efficient. So you can have a couple of apps you can customize this to, again, whatever app that you have available on your phone, and makes it easier for you to launch it if you don't want to have it clutter your home screen, or if you don't want it to be around the front of the phone. So that's another feature that you can add. Now, one of also my favorite features is, again, Samsung did increase the size of the Galaxy A16, which you still have demographics of people that don't like bigger phones. So what did they do to them? Well, here's what you can do. If you go again to settings and you go to advanced features and you scroll down to where it says one-handed use, you have a couple of options to launching it. You can either use the gesture, which swipe down, or the double tap the home button. I found the double tap the home button is more convenient and faster and more reliable. So basically, double tap the home button and you have your entire operating system at the palm of your hand. So you can basically use the whole phone with just your thumb, which is incredible. So you can also increase the size of how big you want the display or how small you want it. So a lot of customizability here. All right, so let's take it back to normal mode. I want to put the phone down real quick, and I just want to take a second to thank you all so much for watching. If you do enjoy my videos, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you found this video helpful and you make use of these features. So if you did, again, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys in the next one. We're out.